Krishna and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing something that I hope will be extremely useful for you guys, and that's how I edit my pictures. I know I already made a video on how I edit my pictures, but there I just showed you guys like one method of how I edit my pictures, which is in Lightroom. I still use Lightroom, I'll get to that later, but I have also added a few extra things because as you guys know, in this whole lockdown and quarantine, we just had a lot of time. I just had a lot of time to learn new skills and all of those things. So yeah, I learned a couple of new editing tricks and tips that I've been posting many different types of photo shoots, you know, adding like special effects and all those special edits and just a lot of different things. I'll come here, spill the beans. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so I have my phone with me right now and I'm going to read out all the apps that I'm going to be talking about today. By the way, all of these apps are like free apps, so you don't have to worry about paying or anything like that. So first one is Lightroom, of course. That is the most important app, even though I use so many different apps, but Lightroom still is the #1 most important app for me when it comes to picture editing. Second one I have is Photoshop Fix. This again is a part of Adobe. After that we have a PICSART and then Prequel, and then the last and final app. These are actually story editing apps, so these are mainly for your Instagram stories, but sometimes I like to use them for posts as well. So one is Story Art and the other one is Unfold. So we have 6 apps in total that I love using on an everyday basis to edit all my pictures for Instagram. So yeah, let me just show you guys why I use each and every single app.
First things first, I'm going to start off with Lightroom. I already made a video on how I edit on Lightroom with details. So if you guys want to go and check that out, I will leave it down in the description box below. You guys can go and watch that if you just want some more details on how to edit. But here I'm just going to show you guys how I edit my pictures again. So as you can see, a lot of my pictures have that yellow, like a warm tone, because I like all of my pictures to be slightly on the warmer side. So anyway, I've imported a picture. As you can see, I actually clicked this in the evening. That's why it's like very dull and has a bluish tint to it. So to correct that, I'm gonna click on the color button and then go and adjust the temperature. As you can see, when I go to the bluer side, it gets more bluer, and when I go to the yellow side, it gets more warmer. So that's what I did. After that, I'm going to choose the light option, and here I'm going to adjust the exposure and all of those things. I think exposure wise it's fine, but I'm just going to go and adjust the highlights because my background is completely white. White can tend to wash out in pictures, so to bring some of that detail back, I'm just going to adjust the highlights and just reduce it so that you can see the detail of the building behind me. And then after that, we're gonna work on the color of my dress because the dress looks a little dull. In real life, the dress is actually much brighter. So yeah, I'm just gonna click on each and every color and just adjust them to my liking. And after that, I'm gonna choose the effects button, go to clarity and just adjust the clarity a little bit so that the image looks a little more sharper, and that's it. Save it. Now another way to do some shortcut editing is just to copy paste. So in the rightmost top corner, you can see a button. Just hit that, click on copy, and then open another picture and just click paste, and that's about it. It's as simple as that, and I love using that all the time. Now next, moving on to Photoshop Fix. Now this is actually a great app for fixing all of the small mistakes that you can see in your picture. Like, I'm just going to give you guys an example. Here I've zoomed in. As you can see, there's a crack on the wall. So I'm just going to use the healing tool. It's there in the bottom. Just click on it. You can adjust the size depending on how big the damage is that you want to fix. So I've just reduced the size because I want it to be very, very precise, and just go over it. Here, as you can see in the top, there are some pipes that are exposed, which is kind of distracting from the main image, that is my outfit. So here I'm just fixing all of the small things that could be kind of distracting. And here is a little before and after. You can see the comparison. It looks much more neater. So I love to use this Photoshop Fix app to just fix all of those small things if I want to. We're gonna move on to PicsArt. Now PicsArt is actually a community where people love to edit, do like really cool edits and just post it on PicsArt itself. So when you go to the home page, you will be seeing a lot of cool edits that a lot of people have done. So these are just ready-made edits that you can actually use for your pictures. So this is one way of editing in PicsArt. So I just really like this mirror effect. So I'm just going to open a picture of mine and then just follow the instructions. Just keep clicking next, and things will start appearing and you can adjust them to your liking. And if you don't want to use something, you can just click skip and that's it. It is as simple as that. But if you don't want to do that and you want to do your own thing, just open a picture on PicsArt and then go to the filters in the bottom, and there are so many amazing filter options. After choosing the filter, just click on that filter again and you can adjust it. Now my favorite part of PicsArt is using their sticker features. They have like the cutest stickers that you can add. You guys know that viral Vogue challenge. I also did it on my Instagram and this is how I did it. I did it on PicsArt. So yeah, you can just search for any sticker that you want. Like you can search for rainbow, you can search for newspaper cutouts, and just keep adding small details to your pictures until you're fully satisfied with how your final image looks. And that's it. It's as simple to use, and honestly I'm just obsessed with PicsArt. Now when I'm not using PicsArt, I love to use Prequel. This is again another amazing app that I recently discovered. So this has like two options. There are a lot of effects and there are a lot of filters. So first we are obviously going to import a picture. So this is the picture I've chosen. Now I'm just going to adjust the size which will fit on Instagram, and then we're gonna go to the filter option, and as you can see, I'm gonna try out some filters for you guys. There are so many amazing filters, but my favorite one is Leon. Also, you can adjust how much darker or lighter you want the filter. After choosing a filter, I'm going to go to effects, and as you can see, there are some amazing ready-made effects. A lot of people on Instagram love adding text to the picture. So this is how I add text to my pictures. I just use the Prequel app and then just type whatever I want to type and just adjust it and add it to my picture. And it just makes your editing process super easy. So yeah. Okay, next we're going to move on to story art. Like the name suggests, this is actually mainly for Instagram stories. I love their ready-made collages that they have, and whenever I want to make like a collage picture, I love to use it. So here, as you guys can see, I just chose a collage style and I just added 3 of my pictures, and look how cool it looks. Like it'll take so long for me to make it, but in story art it just takes like 2 minutes, and you can see they have some really amazing options. You can just keep scrolling. They have free options as well as paid options, so you guys can just choose around and see which one suits you best. Last app we have is Unfold. This app again is very similar to story art. I love to use it for their collages only mainly. So here again I've chosen 3 pictures in one of their collages and I'm just adjusting and exporting, and that's it. It's as simple as that.
That brings me to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments down below whether you found it useful or not, and would you guys like me to share more hacks and stuff like this related to photography and editing and all of those. I would love to make a video, and a lot of you guys actually have been requesting me to make a video on how to edit videos. So let me know if that is something that would be interesting for you guys. I will try to make a tutorial which is very simple to follow. So yeah, please give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't subscribed already, and hit that bell notification to be notified every single time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!